Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Haaland chasing after it. Rice gets over and intercepts. Mbappe! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Valverde did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Eze. That's a nicely weighted pass. Now, he's just misjudged that one. And he's there to belt it away. And it's played forward. Valverde. He has found the way through. Out to the left it goes. Rudiger tries to clear. Oh, well played, well played.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
France leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And he's being shifted off it. Driving forward. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. That's very neat. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Eze going face to face with his great rival. Caicedo. Araujo. Szoboszlai. Eze. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Watkins. Eze tries a shot! Caicedo can get it clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valverde. And it's Davis. Davis goes on a charge down the left. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now it's Watkins. Szoboszlai. Oh, good spread. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Griezmann. Eze proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Shifted upfield. Eze. Lovely feet. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Watkins. Eze. That's tidy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Caicedo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It could be in here. And they win it back again.
Eze, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
And a quick
How would you review the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
France come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break.
Number 15.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Number 10.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Number 19.
And here's Griezmann. Caicedo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Thuram. Yamal. Rice. Yamal. This is De Jong. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Steaming on goalwards.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Koundé. Vardio.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Araujo chooses to go cross-field. Yamal. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. De Jong. Looking tidy in possession here. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Caicedo.
For this match was
Almost an hour gone.
71,550.
Great run on the overlap here. And it's Griezmann. Davis. Now the finish! Oh, he's been caught now. Big chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Mbappe. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Van Dijk. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Valverde. And it's Davis.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Yamal. De Jong. Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Davis. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rice. Thuram. Szoboszlai. And that was very necessary. Nicked it back promptly for Rice. And here's Thuram. Thuram touches it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he can clear it away. Yamal.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's managed to get free. Griezmann! They want to be quick to recover this. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Szoboszlai. Some really good ball movement. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's got away. Well, nicely intercepted. Just 5 minutes left. Thuram. Thiaw with the clearance.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Frankie de Jong. Number
Koundé.
8, Szoboszlai.
France close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Federico Valverde. Number 22, Olise.
Valverde
Substitutions taking place.
chosen to go
There
back.
will be 1 minute
Really
at
got
a
in his
time.
face there, and it was well played. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Koundé. And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you At full speed, he gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And it's Griezmann. Mbappe. De Jong. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. To Watkins. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tries to dink it through. Now it's Watkins. No way through, so back it comes. He's had a hit! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. France are looking to go forward now. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Eze. Shot could be on. De Jong goes in for the header! This time, surely! France are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Mbappe. Davis. Mbappe! He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
That has not gone well. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Xiao. Araujo. Caicedo. He shifted it to the flank. And it's Davis. It's a goal kick. Minutes gone. And here's Mbappe. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Haaland. Caicedo. And that could set him on his way. Gets into some space. That's been drilled in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's neat. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Caicedo. Haaland. De Jong.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Koundé. Pedri. Rice has got himself a free kick. De Jong. Rudiger. De Jong. Van Dijk. Eze. Now he's off and running. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Watkins. De Jong.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pedri. Back when it goes. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To get them off and running. And he's buried it! 1-0! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he... And there's the end of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Lovely bit of skill. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Haaland.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Davis could try cutting inside here. He's had a shot! That's Eze. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Eze. De Jong. Mbappe. France needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Now searching ball that into space.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
28,997. Substitution on the field. Number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 9.
He's had it taken off him.
Number 23.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Number 15. Mbappe. Number 10. Watkins. Coming on the field. Number 13. Modric. Number 19. Yamal.
Chao.
Number 22.
And it's Davis.
Number 14. Rodrigo.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Number
France
11,
are not doing enough to get themselves back in the
Substitutions taking
game. They're
place.
not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Doué. Musiala. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Always. And a shot! That has been knocked clear.
France showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Doué. France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Olise. Stripped it tidily. Rodrigo. it's Modric. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Modric. Rice. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Yamal. Half an hour gone in the second half. Vardiol. And here's Thuram.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
France looking to pass their way through. He's got away. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Koundé is there to clear. Doué. And here's Haaland. And they've got rid. And claimed it back swiftly. Doué. And he's managed to get free. Spread it left. Plays it in shapes to shoot! And that is wildly off target.
Substitution.
France are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Rodrigo coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
And here's Rodrigo. Change of plan here, perhaps.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaning. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Switzerland against France.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Up towards the front line. Valverde powering forward here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Mbappe. Great hit! Stood up well to him there. Pedri. Well, there's the clearance. Rice. Vinicius Junior. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
De Jong. It's Pedri. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. The fullback is in acres of space here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Watkins. Chip through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. It's just beyond his reach. And here's Mbappe. Pedri. Showing good feet. De Jong. Oh, well played. Shot at goal! Goal! Switzerland! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Switzerland have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one...
Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things... Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover. Oh, Waters, this time surely! Goal, France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
France take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
France have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Mbappe. Pedri just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. De Jong. Now it's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. And it's Griezmann. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, can he finish? That's a decent clearance.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Great work on the overlap.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Valverde. Nice control. Rice defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well for his man. Deftly away. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. France come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
France leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. De Jong looking for the runner. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Wow, look who's involved.
Valverde getting this one clear. Van Dijk. Rice. Mbappe. Pedri. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Koundé. Griezmann. Chips it through. Now it's Mbappe. Courtois can claim that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
De Jong. Very nicely done. And here's Thuram. Big chance! They've done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
For this match was 72,300.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mbappe. Eze. That's a nicely measured pass. Now it's Eze. Opts to Pedri! Goal! Switzerland! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Look, if you defend so carelessly, it's going to prove costly, and to afford that sort of room to somebody, you know, what are they expecting? To get away with it? It's not going to happen.
Substitution for Switzerland, number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 23.
So we have a
Eze.
breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Van Dijk.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous...
Vinicius Junior!
Valverde.
No mistake! And he is just ripping it up! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side...
Can he put it away? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Davis is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo.
Concentration levels are...
Oh no, this does not look good. And the shot! Olise goes on a run down the left wing. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Vardiol. And Gabriel. Courtois. For Rice. Valverde. Thuram. Mbappe. Mbappe! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
France are looking to go forward now. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe. Pedri. Rice. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Rodrigo. Doué! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
France complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous.
Mbappe! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Switzerland really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Let's a look and place it forward. Valverde. Olise. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, well played. He got back really well. And that's it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's De Bruyne. De Jong. Oh, important interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Griezmann. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fellow, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick, and so good at carrying the ball forward. Keep your eyes on him.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Camavinga, he's got away. In comes the corner. France with the corner, they're first. Griezmann plays it short. Drill, big chance! Goal! France!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Switzerland finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rice. And De Bruyne! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, when the game's played like that, it's been...
Chance to shoot! Goal, France! And they're back in front.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
2 goals on... And the shot! He scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Eze very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
And yes, it's him again. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
De Jong, passing is crisp and sharp, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Vinicius Junior. France disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He's looking wide. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Camavinga. He is through here. Vinicius Junior. Great chance! Goal, France! And they get themselves in front! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, he's burst through! That is great defending, so alert. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's De Jong. Mbappe! Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Camavinga. There's the hit! And he hits the net! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Timber. Valverde. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Showing great feet there. And it's Griezmann.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Valverde.
time.
Rudiger gets across to intercept that. De Jong.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Mbappe. Davis getting this one clear. He's looking to set free a runner. Mbappe. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Substitution for Switzerland.
A half of massive
15,
entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Coming on the field.
We're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Pedri. Eze. Griezmann. Oh, they could break here. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Rice. Timber. Pedri. It's a good spell of possession, this. And the shot! He has done it! The second half sparked straight into life.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Switzerland get themselves back into contention. Vinicius Junior! Rice. Switzerland look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it...
And now the hit! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
For this match was 71,649.
Oh, that's well spotted. De Jong. Rice. Switzerland couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And that could set him on his way. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's in a good position here.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution for Switzerland. Number
So,
18,
time for changes on
Frankie
both sides,
de Jong.
actually.
Number 9, Pedri. Number 23,
France
Eze.
still have the cards to
Coming on
affect
the
this game.
field,
Yeah, and I think
number
if you're looking for
13,
change in a tight
Modric.
game like this, Peter, it's
Number
all about getting the
21,
timing right.
Messi.
Olise.
Number 22, Olise.
Timber.
Substitution in progress.
Guardiola. For Rice. Switzerland looking to pass their way through. He's through here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, what a pass! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rudiger. Rice. Messi, played out wide. Now it's Messi. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Rodrigo. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Timber. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Timber. He's found a way through. Well played. Important challenge, that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, there's a probing ball. Kovacic. Now that looks a decent ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. He won't be happy with that one. Kovacic. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. France close now to seeing this one through to the end. Musiala. Always onto this. Header! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Modric.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And it's Modric.
Olise.
Olise.
3 minutes added time.
And here's Rodrigo. Thuram! That's a decent clearance. Oh, such a clever touch. And the number on the board is 3. Looking for the run-up. He can get that clear. And that's it.